Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. This is Lana with the Lighthouse Tribe. So, guys, one of the subscribers let me know that one of her dreams really came true for her and really resonated in the dream reading of Psychic Dreams Coming Around that I just posted a day or two ago. Some of my messages that they've been giving me here lately have been coming. It feels like we're going around a corner. And so this morning I set the intention of picking up energy after January 2025 and then coming back to the present time to see what kind of places we might be, what kind of places or gateways might be activated that we're supposed to go through that will connect us with higher dimensional energy. Okay, so I'm using my River deck, my Time Traveler Denise deck, my Gateway deck, and my Starseed deck. And then I have my new deck just for you guys, the Time Oracle deck, to see what kind of timing we get. And this reading is just going to go with the flow because I did set an intention. They've been talking to me all morning. There is definitely going to be a map reading deck, a map reading, and places you'll be, we're going to go through the whole deck, they said. So I always listen to what my Rice Krispies tell me to. And guys, you realize that's a joke, right? I just listen to what they're telling me. So they want me to do a map of the United States and pull out and use the whole deck. And that's going to be like a quick reading, but it's going to use the whole deck, and it's going to be whatever they come in and tell me. They're wanting me to switch up the energy a little bit. It seems like in the fall and in the winter, I get more active than less active in some ways mentally. In the summer, I'm not good with the humidity, and even though it's drier here in North California, I just get more mentally active in the wintertime, especially this time of year, October, November, when it's changing and going from much cooler weather. We've already had a little dusting of snow this morning, so winter is now here. But at any rate, I'm just going to give whatever messages they give me, and these are the decks that I'm using. I'm also using the River deck, because this one seems to be a hodgepodge of information. I get different messages off of it, and it's really kind of working different with my psyche and my intuition and my angels and ancestors and spirit guides than some of the other decks. So hopefully this will resonate with some of y'all, because like I said, I set the intention of starting off the reading in like after January and then coming back to the present and going to the future, and I'll be mentioning that as I go throughout the reading. So this is going to be a little bit different. And we're just going to see where we go. And I'm also going to pull out the runes, and they're encouraging me to lay out, do longer stories of whatever story the runes want to tell. That's either going to resonate with the reading or give a special message or something you don't see coming. We'll just have to see what they tell me when I get to that point. Okay, so let's just dig in. Okay, so starting off in January, what kind of energies or what kind of situations are going to be going on that you specifically want to talk about? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, mine and other people, especially for those that you want to definitely get a message for. So we've got the Harpy card. Two more. Oh, wow. We've got the Werewolf card that moves at night. So some things going on at night. And then some people making connections, and this is a really weird card, guys. This guy's standing on a roof. He's got his head, some kind of headgear on, and he did something during the night, and then he's like pretending like he's getting ready to get on a broom and fly off. Okay, so this is talking to me about intuition, maybe some desires and dreams that you want to put into the future in some sort of way. Okay. But to start off with, we've got the Harpy card, which the first thing I'm thinking that I'm seeing, it's feeling like to me like something happens that people are not expecting come January, February, in that time frame, that might look good on the outside, but on the inside, it's not so good. And I don't know what it is. And I'm also struck by this card of people moving around at night, getting messages by the light of the moon, I'm hearing. And this is a 10 card, so this is to me also talking about ending a cycle. And then this is a 6 card and kind of jumping into some kind of night. Again, we got the full moon here, we got the night, and people moving under the cover of night, and it doesn't feel like it's totally negative energy, but it feels like it looks good on the outside, but it's not good on the inside. And I'm going to read you all these cards to see what, and this is a 33 card. Oh, wow. So there's an angel card right off the bat there, guys, with this harpy card. So let me see what this, let me grab my glasses here. I'm going to read you all these cards, but this is what I'm feeling like. This is what I'm picking up off the imagery. So I always go with the imagery first. So this 33 card, and these cards all have very short definitions because you definitely are being told to use your intuition with these. Okay? So this 33 card is the harpy. Okay? And, there's also, look, guys, there is a wheel. Since this card's a little bit, there's a wheel, and look, and there's something the shape of a skeleton there. So, dangerous and dirty, the harpy steals and devours anything it can wrap its talons around. Emerging from the collapse of the Middle Ages, its existence has evolved from the fabric of rotting time. With no heart or soul, it's a dry-skinned harridan, a winged leech that takes schadenfreude from the misery it stimulates, cruelty. So this is talking to me about an energy that is not working from a pure heart. This is an energy that is greedy and selfish and not good, and is not really looking out. This is speaking to me of the something, an energy that is all around how it can take, steal, keep, whatever going into the future. Okay, that is not good. But it's just talking about it it's making me feel like it's going to be really a lot harder for people to do what they need to do, because something that looks good on the outside is really going to be really very bad on the inside. I don't know how else to put that. And it's just an energy. And a lot of us, so I would suggest cleansing your space, keeping yourself cleansed. Guys, I am going to do, for the members, I am going to do a video on how to make holy water and some powders on how to cleanse your space. Okay, and do some recipes with y'all. And these are going to be not attached to any kind of religious significance, okay? They're going to be ones that anybody can use and make. They will involve frankincense and myrrh, which is biblical, but everybody uses that. Maybe some sandalwood, maybe some other stuff. We're just going to see. To help keep your space clear and, that kind of stuff. So, they're also telling me to write down your main goals to make sure that you keep on the path that you want to keep on. So this is the Nightwalker card. Again, like I said, this is something that moves at night. The moon draws him from his cave and washes his features with a chalky light. It leads him across the wilderness, pulling at his feline blood. Even if he had wished to resist, he would have been able. Soon he breaks into a trot, and then he is running through the night, bewitched by his lover's luminous face. Rapture. So this makes me feel like some kind of negative energy feels like it has won, or something that's, again, going on behind the scenes that seems just to be all wrapped around in me. I'm not really sure what that means. So take that how that resonates for you. Again, this is just a general, guys. This isn't about a person or anything. This is about energies for next year in the beginning, behind the scenes type stuff. Okay, then we have the 41 card. Let me go back to it. 40. Okay, The Last Stand. Wasn't there a book by Stephen King called The Last Stand? The Last Stand. Or The Stand. Okay, so he is the only one left standing. Everyone else was taken by war, famine and plague. Slowly he mounts the steps of a narrow pillar. When he reaches the zenith, he slides his cane between his legs and really gestures toward the smudged and bruised heavens in his final statement of rebellion, a gesticulation from the last of a species, acknowledging the absurdity and any idea of progress, descent. So this is feeling like something that some kind of energy that feels like it is not even, well, I know it says it's talking about war, but I don't think we're going to go into war, folks, but it does feel like that it's an energy that's talking about, you picked this battle, this is the battle that you fought, but you didn't win the war. You know what I'm saying? Even if you won the contest, or won the game, you didn't win the actual war. It's just one piece and many pieces of a puzzle. But again, this energy feels like something going on behind the scenes, and this is dealing with all of humanity, guys. So take this however this comes in for you. It just feels like this is a lot of behind the scenes energy. And what's on the bottom here? Oh, but there is hope for the future, I'm hearing. There is hope for the future. So it's just behind the scenes and how the game is played, I'm hearing. And this is a 4 card. After starting over something new. Oh, of course, we're going to drop the phone. So sorry, guys. So again, I'm hearing the angels' army, God's army. I don't know. So this one is also making me think of the ripple effect that I did earlier this year, where all these little different, because this is supposed to be a tree, a forest, and it makes me feel like, despite no matter how bad it gets, there's always going to be these little pockets of people in different places making their presence known, being led by their hearts. This purple energy that's running through this is making me feel like, I don't know how to say that. We're all connected. It feels like a lot of behind the scenes energy of angels and working with groups, and groups going out and making a difference in the future. I'm gonna read that one, I think, to y'all too. 4. The forest. The veins of the first tree, the great ash, spread until they filled the earth, its arteries absorbing moisture and discharging nutrients into the soil. With its massive trunk and huge branches, its leaves erupted into the sky, catapulting the seeds that would in time become the forest of Reynard, a labyrinth where Herne the Hunter makes certain no humans tread. Nurturing. So there will be nurturing energy. It will be people making a difference, I'm hearing. And this was the first card that fell out when I was shuffling before the reading. And again, this is 3. It's like starting over again. And this is, again, leadership. And it feels like it's coming down from the heavens above, from the galaxy. I mean, if you look, there's like a comet right here. There's another comet there. There's meteorites coming down. There's our galaxy right there. There's these lights coming in and being led by an ancient energy. Energies above. So coming back to the present time. So this is the future. Coming back into the present time. Okay, what kind of, no. Okay, what energies will go with these energies here of those making a difference? What kind of energies will be, you keep saying God's army. What do you mean? Flexibility. Remembering to stay flexible. What else? Oh, wow. Miracles will occur. So that will be a time of miracles when truth will be known. Talking stick. So So guys, I'm hearing, don't believe everything you hear. Rather, it's ads, TV, not everything that's put on the internet is true. So you're going to have to use your own discernment. And I'm feeling like also in the near future, people are going to step up to the plate that haven't never been willing to step up before. They're going to put their fears aside, or whatever fears, whatever it is however this is resonating for you, because there are miracles to be found. You just have to see beyond the BS. See beyond the BS. So I don't know exactly what that. I'm hearing something about church and power. There's power in truth. Power in seeking the truth and finding the truth. Speak your truth, because it's a talking stick, right? Speak your truth. It's Coot. Sorry, guys, my neighbor's at my door. Daniel's getting it. So let's continue with this. So, what else do you want to tell them? What else do you want to tell them? Guys, I'm the neighborhood go-to over here. And people that don't have gas, I take them to town. Okay, so also behind the scenes, keeping chaos at bay, I'm hearing. That may be present. Well, we'll have to see, guys. People overcoming. What else? And then being activated. Okay, people being activated. Okay, we're going to stop that with that right there. Okay, so now, that's for going into the future, being activated. So how will they be activated in the future? And we're going to pull back to the past, to the present, guys. How will they be activated? What kind of gateway will activate people to do whatever it is they're going to do? Or starting their own group, or however, what's going to be activated? Oh, that's too many cards. All right, so let's see what's on the top. Wow, angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So angels. Okay, so some of you are going to get, in the near future, you're going to feel like you're feeling your angels around you. They are going to be around you, assuring you that everything is going the way it's supposed to be, or if it's not, they're going to lead you towards whatever truth through some kind of chaos. Okay? Take that how that comes in for you guys. Memories of Atlantis. Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. So this is going to spur, in the near future, after January, February, more technology and more progress than what we've ever seen before, because the energy vibrations are going to be picking up on the planet, in people, up above, coming in. Take that how that comes in, guys. It's going to resonate differently for everyone. Another, again, a card transcendent ascension. You are rising up. So something is going to happen that is going to cause people to rise up in vibration against this unseen energy that's coming from somewhere. Come January, February, March, going into the future. Oh my gosh. Venetian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. This is what they were trying to tell me. This is why they told me to pull the star deck. So guys, our vibrations are going to be rising because of things that, just because we are spiritually rising, that it's going to get more chaotic here on Earth, but some are going to be, a lot of people are going to go through, everything's going to kick up a notch, they're saying. And it's not going to be as many people as you would think, but those that are paying attention will get the messages. So we've got angels coming in, the Venetian, so they were telling me that this morning, because when I was meditating, I got my candle here. When I was meditating this morning, I actually asked them all to come in my mind. I was meditating and I said, okay, so angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, I even called in the Council of Light. I said, give me messages so that I can do going into the near future, then come back to the present, and then jump forward into the future again with the Star Being cards. So guys, this is go in the future, what's going to happen, okay, what's going to be activated, okay. What else? Emerald tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. So a lot of you, oh, okay. So this is going with this, they're saying. So this is these groups. This is the ripple effect, guys, coming more into being. They're wanting me to do a, that's where that, I took some pictures the other day of the sky, of the clouds, and I'm going to do a reading on one. And yeah, I know, guys, some of them are Kim clouds, but they are giving us messages through those Kim clouds. I don't care if I get an intuitive hit when I'm looking at those clouds, and it's something I'm supposed to share with you guys. I share it with you because everyone hears the universe differently, and they're telling me, just like any other reader, they're saying, this is the messages we want you to talk about. These are the things we want you to make people aware of. So, guys, we're going into the future being activated, and this energy of the ripple effect of people being ascending, raising up levels and vibrations. It's something we're going to go through naturally, but it's also something you have to work out, they're saying. You need to meditate with shapes, different stones. You need to meditate with candles. You need to do certain voice oh God, what are those singing bowls? And they're saying people really need to ramp up their meditations to get messages from the higher dimensions, especially this higher choir of angels that came in not too long ago. For you to hear their messages, you have to do some different types of meditations. Not just, if you do something regular basis, you need to do some different stuff, and people need to get together in small groups. Actually, me and Daniel have been talking about doing a little thing together, and I think we're going to be starting that really, really soon, because we're still trying to get everything situated around here from moving and stuff. But anyway, so it's going to be subtle, guys, but you're going to hear it. You're going to notice it. They're saying some of you are going to see, because see, I saw this yesterday. There was a little cloud in the sky that, I keep seeing these little bitty clouds that go up in the sky, and it'll be just a little piece, right? And it's like, remember I talked about, for those that have been around for a while, not my newer people, but the older people, when I used to talk about people being sparked by other people, okay? I keep getting intuitive hits off these little mini rainbows I keep seeing in the sky. It's like, I'll look at one, and all of a sudden I just get this intuitive hit, and it's like, okay, I'm going to start writing them down to share with you guys. I know some other of my favorite readers are also doing something similar to that, but I'm going to do them on some of the things that I see. So, which I've done that before too for you guys. But anyway, so these little rainbow thingies coming in, those are something special from the new choir of angels, they're saying. All right, so I still got one more card. So Emerald Tablet, the Cosmic Order, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. People are going to be, if you work together in groups and focus on one goal, you will be able to bring change about in a very subtle way, they're saying, in the near future. That's how we're going. Okay, solar light. Oh my gosh. Okay, so solar plexus chakra, inner fires, willpower. They're also talking about I got this intuitive hit not too long ago when we had that ring of fire, that solar eclipse where the moon was there, but the sun still had that ring of fire. When I heard about that, the first thing I thought it was there was some kind of tunnel of energy between the two, and they're saying a lot of people got some kind of upgrade from that, but it just hasn't. It's like kind of like in waiting, sort of. It's like some of you felt it. I'm pretty doggone sure quite a few of you felt it. And even if you didn't know what it was at the time, going into the future, it's going to mix with some other energy that's coming in from these divine beings that we're going to connect with. Okay, so now this message they gave me this morning is making way more sense. Okay, and we are all getting upgraded. January, February, March, willpower, inner fire. Guys, they're telling me 3 or more people can make a huge difference in the way energies work. Okay, and it doesn't have to have a religious ring to it. Like pagans get together and do a lot of things, but so do churches, so do, but you have to set the mindset and you have to all be on the same page. Okay, so take that how that feels. So what about, so let's go, okay. Okay, so then what other, guys, I'm getting lightheaded. What other kind of energies, what energies do we have around us right now that we need to focus on to prepare for all this new stuff coming in the future? What do we need to focus on? What kind of energies? right now to prepare. Have courage. Whoa, guys, I can't make this up. Look, it fell out. Courage to reach your higher conscious manifestation. Because some of you, as you're ascending soul, look at this. So this is starseed energy. Sirius, Pleiades, Arcturus, Vikings in the new world. It's going to be a new world. A lot of us, it's going to take courage to talk about the higher consciousness stuff that some of the people are seeing. Some of you that get these psychic dreams. It's going to take courage because some of you are going to go, what did I see? What did I feel? Oh, that's not true. But they're saying write it down, because when it happens, when you get that intuitive hit, February, March, April, you're going to want to remember what you felt now and have the courage to talk about it in the future, because you're going to be going into a higher consciousness vibration. Whoa. So that's what you need to be aware of right now. The energies now that are coming into work for you. And guys, look what's on the very bottom. Transcending. Transcending. We're going to put that at the bottom of it. Okay. What else? What other energies do you want them to? Torchbearers? Or people that are just starting out? Or the first row, the first wave, the first... What am I hearing? Happiness? Freedom. Finding freedom. Some of you, this is going to bring you happiness and a freedom you never knew before, because you're going to be standing in your power. See how this card is actually about, guys, this I Have a Dream speech, 1963, Martin Luther King. Guys, we all have dreams. This was the year I was born. So that, some kind of freedom coming, guys, that, a spiritual kind of freedom. I feel like, okay, so I'm seeing, okay, I have to laugh, guys. I'm seeing flower power. I'm seeing people wanting to go back to a more simpler time, but yet a stronger spiritual time of being more, and I'm seeing it come in waves, okay? It's coming in waves. And some of it's being sparked now, and a lot more of it starting into 2025, for whatever reason. Getting more activations, more things going on in the sky, the solar, the dimensional energy. Okay, so give me one card out of the Starseed deck. I didn't even get to finish asking my question, so they already have something in mind. I remember, oh wow, Soul Plan. The Fated Life versus the Destiny. Oh my gosh. Guys, I just did, I can't remember if it comes out, well, you should have already seen it by the time you see this reading. And I talked about Fated versus Destiny, okay? Fated, from the way I understand it, fated is when you choose something that leads you on a fated path, that you're going to go that way because you made the choice. Destiny happens when you sometimes do, you know, the fate. Destiny to me is more like, if you just kind of go about, then, you know, you can be, it still has to do with your mindset, but you can be destined to fail or destined to succeed, right? Because fated is definitely making choices along the way, but also letting some things flow, right? Destiny's kind of just going along the flow, and well, you're destined to do this if you don't make the choice, which is then fated. Does that make sense? Okay. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So this is talking about letting that flow in between, okay? In between your choices, and giving time for those choices to come to the light, okay? Forge, don't follow. That's the next one on top. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. So this is telling me a lot of more leaders, spiritual leaders, are going to be coming up in the future, especially with this I Have a Dream speech. Some of you are going to have a dream, or some of you will be part of groups that have a dream to, okay, how can I say this so it's not political? Some of you are going to have a dream of how you want to see your future go. And you're going to take steps to, I'm hearing braver, broader steps to make sure that I don't know how to say this without making it sound of what they're showing me. they're showing me more. Again, guys, like I said, this has got the overall feel of the ripple effect to it, of groups getting bigger, people making their voices heard, and not just being sheep, but standing up and saying, this is what the change we want to see. I'm going to make this change in the world. Okay? And again, this is feeling like the Emerald City to me, which is beginning to, like I said before in another reading, guys, I kept seeing the Emerald City. To me, now it's feeling like the Emerald City is because I see it in two ways. In one way, I see it as leaders that between the haves and the have-nots, and they don't care about the people that are suffering. They just care about those that have, right? And but then I'm seeing it as an idea of a utopia type of situation, and coming from the darkness into the light, and people saying we're not no longer going to be in the dark, and just smaller groups getting bigger and bigger and coming up and forging paths that have never been forged before, or they're making a bigger dent than they ever have before. Micromanaging the universe, my will to thy will. So being more highly spiritual, listening to your intuition, listening to and finding a path that in your heart you know is the right path to follow. Okay? Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Guys, I always feel like this card right here is all talking about your ancestors, your spiritual guides, your maybe even in some ways your past lives. Energies from the future coming up and making a difference, right? So I feel like okay, so they just gave me a little mini message. They said somebody during meditation is actually going to physically, like a remote viewer, go somewhere and get messages and bring them back, even if you don't know what they mean. You're getting messages from all this soul energy, past lifetimes, some kind of leader in the making. This is some kind of leader in the making. I don't know if this is what somebody has happened while they're... Oh man, guys. Money. So my hand's itching. So this is somebody that's going to step up to the plate and make a huge difference in the future. Okay, guys. And it feels like they're taking all these people with them. I don't know what that exactly means, but again, it's got a strong feeling of the ripple effect to it, guys. What else? Going into the future. Anything else? Okay, cut. I heard that clear as day. Okay. It's on the bottom. So on the bottom is the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So this is something that's going to be building. Okay? Something that's going to be building. That's going to seem like it comes from a place of nothing. But it's going to grow in strength. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. So guys, this is... See how dark this is? This is feeling like out of the present, going into the future, something new is blooming. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's in the making right now. It's in the making now. Starting now. Or in the... No, they're saying over the past... Oh, they're saying this has been the past 100 years or less. This is something that's, and see how far away the light is of ascension? And it's getting closer and closer and closer. And it's starting to open up. And it's happening on the planet. And it's been happening. People are making it happen. Whoa. Guys, look at that. That just feels so... now. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. You know, guys, so it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Being woven. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So, guys, this is somebody that's going to be breaking free going into the future. I feel like this is someone gathering their troops, or the troops. It just feels like all this energy coalescing, that's been slowly coalescing over time, that is turning into this group that in the future is going to make such a difference. And it feels like a good energy, not a negative energy in any way, shape, or form. Manifestation, create accountability, being accountable. Let me lay out some runes now, guys. I know this is turning into a longer reading, but I really don't care. And if some of you want to just scroll out of it, then maybe it's not for you. Those of you that stay for all of it, because it's resonating, it's for you. Tell us. Protection. You are protected. Secrets coming to light. Strength. Success. Okay, so they're saying this is interwoven from now going into the future. So this is a going into the future reading, guys. Movement. Traveling. Joy. So this is a specific energy for someone. Relief from distress. And guys, if you notice, on its side, its keen is opening up. I'm going to put that at the bottom. I'm going to take that. So it being on its side means it's something that hasn't quite got here yet. Okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 runes. That's a number. That's a goddess number. Okay, so what do some people not see coming once they move into January, February, March? What do some people not see coming that will resonate with them? What do they not see coming? Shedding skins, a new you, ancestors, ancestral home, ancestral land, going back to your roots. Things being frozen to a certain extent, but also spiritual attainment. And of course, that's wintertime, right, guys? Breakthrough on the path of transforming, breakthrough, self-change. I'm hearing listening to your guides more. Gifts, working with the divine. Groups coming together. Signs, synchronicities. Paying attention to the more subtle energies. Some of you need work to do. Working again with the divine. I'm going to read these last runes to you guys. Maybe things opening up over a year. Guys, I got the shakes so bad right now because they're giving me so many messages coming in. Completion of new beginnings. Gateway, a new beginning, going through, letting things go, birth, I'm hearing birthing a new world, flow, but it's going to be a fight for flow, in some ways, some things aren't going to move as smooth, you're going to have to work at them. Spiritual warriors coming to the light. Abundance, future, new learnings, new teachings, some kind of new way of being coming into the future. It brings more happiness, joy, and abundance, prosperity, which is going to create some kind of elemental disruption and some kind of energy wave, I'm hearing. And then microchism, macrochism, a new world being born. Mankind shifting, changing. It's just confirming everything, guys. Give me a couple of timing cards, more than one that will resonate for some people. When you least expect it. So for some of you, when you least expect it. What about others? What about others? Others. Guys, this is the Time Oracle card deck. So it changed for some. What about others? Other people? May. Some of you spring. And some of you next July. This is all going into the future, guys. All of it. When you least expect it. And look, it's all next year. May, spring, July. So some kind of major disruption or things. And my last shuffle. Patience required. Build it one stone, one step at a time. All right, guys. So there you have it. So this is a reading of going forward into the future, in the present, and then going back into the future again. I would say all July of next year. These are all the changes and all the ways of being activated, and the portals being opened, and the light beings, angels, ancestors, higher dimensional beings coming in to work with some of us. Some of you are getting really strategically activated, is what I'm hearing. Strategically. Everything is, this is strategic, they're saying. Again, one step at a time, patience required. All right, guys. Like I said, this is a little different. But, and I know it's kind of a long message, but this is for the collective. I hope it resonated with some of you. I hope it brings some clarity for some of you. If there's, just feel like some of you, there's just some things you need to work with, but especially those of you that are strong of heart, not faint of heart. Some of you are going to be bolder and stronger than what you ever have before by speaking up and speaking out. Because after some kind of chaos, you're going to get activated and you're going to feel driven to work with the angels, the ancestors, these higher being energies. Some of you, I feel like, are going to actually feel their energies. They're showing me Amy of, oh gosh, what's the name of that? I can't remember the name of that show. But Amy and the cop, I can't remember his name either. But, all right, guys. The Dead Files, is it? Anyway, she would see different energies and stuff. All right, guys. I hope this helps. Lighthouse.